What's up, beautiful people? Today is March 17th, and here is your daily energy report. We have uh, the significant energies right now are really pushing us into deciding and looking at what we really want. With Pluto sextile to Venus coming exact, the Sun just finished its sextile of Pluto, right? So this is of course deep. Now it's a good aspect, a good transit, but we're really looking at, especially with the moon, is now passed by Uranus and is now going to be conjuncting Black Moon Lilith in Taurus today. The moon in Taurus is very grounded, is very stable. So we're emotionally like almost determined, like, all right, what are my values? What do I really want? And if we are fighting the flow, then we're going to feel resistance. Things may feel a little chaotic. In fact, with all the planets direct, things are a little chaotic right now, right? Because there's so much change and we have to embrace this change. But the Venus Pluto sextile is very, very positive. It's very auspicious, right? But Pluto wants to dig deep. We want to go really down in there. And if we're experiencing things that we're like, okay, this isn't all right, this isn't good, sitting in that for a little bit, is necessary sometimes. We have to learn a lesson. Like, until the lesson is learned, it don't go away. It just hangs out. It settles. It ruminates, if you will. All right. We don't want to ruminate too much. And of course, this Mars energy is starting to really pick up in Gemini. It's coming towards North Node. We're feeling that pull, that call to answer our own questions inside. So what are you, what do you want in your life, and what are you asking for? Especially with all the changes and things going on in the world, with I'm noticing, doing business transactions and deals and collaborations, there's some, there's going to be issues that are arising because we have to adapt to the way that this world is functioning right now. Really, things are taking a lot longer. Like, even the mail system is delayed. um Different services from the top down all over the place, right? Is We may be running into some hiccups, but these hiccups are here to, of course, teach us patience. Pluto is very, very adamant and good about really looking at the things that we're trying to force, trying to make happen, right? And if things aren't happening, again, like I spoke about in my live yesterday, we're stepping into each detail and having to unfold it and explore it in its entirety, because the way this works is that it's manifestation is happening faster and faster and faster, right? Things are flowing faster, but if we're not centered, then it's going to keep throwing us out of alignment. So this is a very fine line, fine-tuned day, right? To really find or sit in that imbalance. And, of course, part of the lesson is not beating ourselves up, not getting, frustrated or irritated with ourselves, the people that we love or care about, but also keeping ourselves in check. Are we being triggered? Why? What's the lesson? What's going on? And Venus, loves being in Pisces. So, and it's mutable energy, it's changing. We gotta smoothly flow into this change, in this transition. Um, and with Jupiter and Saturn now in the second and third decan of Aquarius, this energy is moving very fast, all right? Especially because of the grand conjunction that we had December 21st. You know, this is that birthing process, guys, so this, I was saying before in my earlier videos that March and April, all the way up to April 28th, I believe it is very it's very fast. It's all forward moving. It's bringing us into our future, right? While we're going into our future, okay, it's asking us to be, be real, be honest, be true to ourselves. And it's so interesting, isn't it, that when we're working through something, if something's not happening, if something's not working, we automatically just bash into it to try to, okay, let's figure it out, let's go, let's analyze, let's assess, let's adapt, let's overcome. But it's so, slowing down essentially is really not an option per se. It's more of like, we've been doing the work for a long time now, and being centered is finding that flow state. So find that flow state in the discomfort of the change is the lesson for everyone right now. And while we are maneuvering through that, allow yourself to go deep, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to purge. If you gotta, if you're avoiding a conversation, if you're being passive aggressive, if you're confused about something, you don't know why, you need to take a step back. Maybe you do need to take a step back from the things that you're going into in your life, right? And when you take a step back, observe what you're feeling, observe what other people are feeling, observe the scenario from as objective, a healthy detached state. Aquarius, because essentially we are, moving into that deeper and deeper levels of Aquarian energy. It's more and more, teaching us about healthy detachment. That healthy detachment is so critical to learn right now. So, it's a blend of being honest with yourself, stepping in the unknown, being easy on yourself while still moving forward, while still, like it's almost like we're having to hold, like we're having to fly the plane while building it in a way right now. But, at this point, the universe has given us all the tools that we require. Is most likely here something that you have to let go of. There's something that we're holding on to, whether a belief, whether a feeling, whether a habit, whether a thing, whether a person, that is there to teach us to move through it, move forward. So with this energy, it's actually very, very auspicious. Okay. It's very, very good energy. It's also very intense. Embrace the intensity. Allow it to teach you, allow it to guide you, allow it to move forward. And, just temperance is key. Everything, anything is good for you in the right amount, right? If you do too much of anything that pulls you out of alignment, anything that you're doing something where it's too much and it's creating dysfunction in your life or in the patterns of your life, we're needing to create new behavior patterns, new structures in our life. And this is at the very core, right? So you may be noticing a lot of, with this Aquarian energy, a lot of new people coming into your life, a lot of new experiences, building new relationships, saying goodbye to old ones. And the things that are not meant for us are fading away. We don't have to do anything. It's just happening. So let what fades away, let it just fade naturally. Let what comes in, come in. Allow it to teach you, allow it to guide you along your journey, along your process. All right. This is finding that flow state in this busy, fast energy. It's not an easy thing, but this is why, we are being, taught and tested at the same time. But really, it's all about us teaching and being tested by ourselves. But the ego that comes up that wants to have things a certain way, and the higher self that's like, no, 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 no. Gotta do it this way. We're gonna do it some other way. And embrace that unknown. Okay, well, fine, I'll try it this way, or I'll accept this, or, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I need to step back and feel into it and allow it to go. But, at the same time, like say, you gotta step back and you feel like, you're not being productive, or you're missing something, right? FOMO, right? FOMO is going to be, is the feeling, the fear of missing out is going to be, there if you are not being, honest with your higher purpose or your higher vision. Okay. So take it slow, try to find that. It's almost like we got to pace ourselves energetically right now as we have these learned lessons come up, and, be okay with it. And, this is especially why I've been talking about this for, over a year now. It's why the community, so important. We are building new communities right now, and there are forces out there. We're in the middle of spiritual warfare, guys. This like the energy is trying to keep us down, and we have to be willing to stare that in the face in a way and rise above it, move through it, and allow it to shift us. Literally, these changes are so deep that it's activating our DNA. It's so, like, say for example, like you're just trying to figure all this out, you're moving through it, and you're like, maybe you don't feel good, or maybe you're not sleeping well, or maybe you're too in your head, then, structure it. Go ahead and get a massage, or go for a hike, or go and talk to someone that you feel like you can be vulnerable with. Get an astrology reading, something that's going to give you clarity, that's going to give you understanding, that's going to set your mind at ease. You structure that, you find, and you process that information, and then you're like, okay, what's the next step? All right. The next step, it unfolds. You go into it completely. You look at it, you see it, you feel it, you experience it. Once you experience it, you learn a lesson, you get the download, then you ground it back into the Saturn energy, and you move through it again. This is the Saturn, Chiron, Uranus, rainbow bridge, if you would, with the growth process. Okay. So stick to the growth process. It's happening very fast. And I'm happy to work with you guys however I can. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day. Love yourself. Okay. Love yourself and stick to it. And until tomorrow, I will see you guys in the next report. Don't forget, discover the vibration of this background and win a free reading with me. So far, no one's got it. Is not third eye. I guess when you're looking at it here, I can understand why you would think it might be third eye, because the center sort of looks like an eyepiece, but you got to go deeper. Got to go deeper into that. Okay. So if you'd like a reading from me, if you'd like to check out the Opportunity Community, or if you would like to download my free ebook, or all the above, check it out at spiritualbodybuilder.com. All right. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you all on the next report.